Hi, welcome to our third in a series of 6 videos on parenting in the pandemic. This video focuses on challenging behaviour in challenging times and really looking at and exploring the meaning beneath the behaviour and behavioural challenges and difficulties that you may be experiencing in your child as a consequence, I suppose, of the break instruction routine from day-to-day life. Joanna, I suppose this is an area
I know I sound awful here. I love this. I love challenging behaviour, but actually I love the opportunity to approach challenging behaviour in a creative way. That's really what I mean. And you know, I think when our children are behaving challenging, and notice I say when, not if, because they all do this, and particularly at the moment because of that disruption. But what we have to understand is it's very difficult, particularly for young children, to be able to speak, I'm overwhelmed, I don't really know what's going on, I'm feeling confused and anxious. So instead they tell us in their behaviour. They show us all of those feelings and it presents overtly as challenging behaviour. But all overt behaviours, what we see, is underpinned by a physical state. Maybe I'm not getting enough physical movement in my day, maybe I'm overeating sugary snacks, maybe I'm just thirsty, whatever it might be, my physical state, and my emotional state, my anxiety, confusion, uncertainty. That's all in there. So I think when we look at challenging behaviour in these challenging times, we have to think about it in terms of containment, boundaries, and structure. And how are we going to do that really simply and practically with stuff you have around your house? With toilet roll.
a precious commodity.
A precious commodity, but I believe one that we've mostly stockpiled on. So I think a lot of us have maybe some excess toilet roll going around. But with this toilet roll, you will easily get 15, 20, even longer minutes of play. And Janet's going to allow me to show you a couple of ways of doing this now. So the first one would be a game called Toilet Paper Bust Out. The concept here is I'm going to bind just your arms to show here. Now, it does help if you have the expensive toilet roll because the cheap stuff, as you can see, rips very easily. I'm going to tuck in that bit there. If it does rip, by the way, just patch over it, it's fine. And I'm going to leave Janet wait, bearing in mind most children couldn't tolerate waiting for longer than kind of 10 seconds. And on my cue, Janet, you're going to bust out. And she gets that contain, release, but it's release on your cue. The safe, trusted adult in charge. And that's the co-regulating piece. Now that's fine for us to show you on a video, but in real life, I might bind Janet's arms down by her side from shoulder down to hip. I might do knees down to ankle. I might do all three. Do this bit, and this bit. This is how you get your longer minutes out of this play. Then what you're going to find though, waste not, want not, and all of that, we've got all of these bits of toilet paper just lying around, so let's put them to use. I'm going to layer them up and invite Janet now to put out her karate chopping hand. So get your chopper ready. I'm going to wait and you chop when I say chop.
Okay.
Karate chop. Karate chop. And you keep going. You elongate your karate to get your child to wait. On your cue, they act. So again, it's that contain, release, but on your cue. Take then all the individual squares of toilet roll that you have. I'm going to ask you actually just to save one to the side for a little extra game. And what we're going to do, Janet, you might help me just for a few of these to give you an idea, is you roll them up. So you've got all of these little paper balls and you get your child or children to help you with some of these. 1 square per roll is good. And then you get a whole pile. You'd have longer than us now to do this. So imagine we've got a stack of them here. Everybody, and this is a great more the merrier game. So if you've a number of children or adults in the house, everybody chip in. Everyone's got a bunch of cotton balls or toilet paper balls. And you're going to have a snowball fight. Go! You can do green light for structure. We go. And then red light. Everyone freezes and green light. And it's great fun, but what you're also getting out of that is some days you really do want to lash out and throw things at each other and throw things. And here's a fun, structured, contained way of releasing that energy and that tension in a way that isn't going to get me in trouble or cause me or anyone else or the environment any harm. I kept 1 square of toilet roll at the end because creative solutions for challenging behaviour could be that the creative consequence, I don't love that word, but you know what I mean, for challenging behaviour, is you take one square of toilet paper, hold it up against a wall with your finger, invite your child to take a deep breath in, and on your cue they're going to blow out against the toilet square while you lift your finger. See how long can they hold it to the wall with their breath. Get them to do that 3 times in a row, and essentially what you've asked them to do is take 3 deep breaths and let it out. But you have done it in a very practical play way. So we can take a toilet roll, guys, and get it to really work for you on this. But what your aim is with challenging behaviour is to change and redirect the energy of the behaviour, not to get into a battle about you're naughty, you're this, you're that, avoiding all of that language and just changing the tempo. You can do it with toilet roll.
Who knew? Thanks.